Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what are you telling me? Back again for another one, Rants and Gunner, bro. The victory lap. What are you telling me, Gunner, man?
I'm surprised you ain't got the shades on, if I'm honest.
Nah, bro. You know them ones. I slept with my shades on the day before last. I woke up, still had them on, bro. I watched the whole game yesterday with my shades on, bro. And I thought, you know what? I'll have a rest now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of them ones. Yeah, you're chilling now. Yeah,
I got my cup of tea instead, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna.
Yeah, I got a cup of tea, mate. Got a cup of tea. I'm in a final, ain't I? Get out of it, man.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy.
Yeah, get out of it, man. You better hope you beat Spurs. Real talk.
Listen, you better hope that we beat Spurs. Listen,
I couldn't give a shit either way. It's a loss for me anyway, isn't it? It's a loss for me anyway.
Want us to beat Spurs more than I want us to beat Spurs.
It's going to be another failed hate watch, isn't it? Because either way, I'm losing.
Oh, listen, that's what I'm saying. It's a lose-lose situation for Arsenal fans, bro. Like, I can't lie. I've never had so many Arsenal fans say to us, "You lot better not lose, bro." Normally, they're praying that we lose. You know what I mean? Not today, though. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad.
Nah, I didn't even watch the game. I couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered. I knew you were through.
Oh, at 1-0, bro, I know you had a glance, mate. You know, there was everyone.
No, I didn't. I didn't even have. I have not seen any of the footage of your game. I watched the Spurs game, and even then, I went to went to have a piss, come back and had scored. Dominic Solanke, I ain't even seen the goal. And it was like, then I see Chelsea get through, and it's like, yeah, cool. So we're the only Big Six team not in the final this season, yeah?
Bro, it's crazy when you actually think about that, you know what I mean? And Arteta's not under any pressure whatsoever. And you know what's telling about the situation, yeah? I always say to people, yeah, you have to look at the body language. It's like, forget what Mikel Arteta's saying, because the gaslighting is crazy. Do you know what I mean? To come out after 2 legs where PSG could have scored 10 goals, yeah? Do you know what I mean? If you combine the chances in both legs, to come out and say that you were the better team over both legs, which is crazy work anyway, yeah? And then on top of that, you just got to look at his body language and everything like that, bro. Like he's actually losing it, mate.
Yeah, he's too arrogant. That's his problem. Yeah, and the fact that he came out and said, yeah, the bench, they told me that we were the better team. It's like, bro, what are you waffling about? And then Luis Enrique mudded him. Yeah, just a mad laugh that he did. I was quite cross.
Yeah, because he couldn't believe it. He was thinking, bro, listen, this guy's got dementia, bro. Like the way Enrique laughed at him, he was like, yeah, come on, bro. Is this guy all right? It was one of them laughs like, I feel sorry for you, bro. Do you know what I mean? The Ten Hag one, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for you, blood. I'm sorry.
Then I see Thierry Henry say the best team went through as well. And it's like, how can Arsene Wenger and Thierry Henry both say PSG were better, but you come out and say the bench told me that my team was best? Yeah, this guy's a scumbag, mate. The quicker he's gone, the better. Honestly, I can't stand him, right? And the thing is, I didn't expect us to go through after the first leg. Yeah, but the first leg, I thought we'd put on a bit of a better performance. I actually predicted 2-0 first leg. Yeah, second leg, I thought we'd draw. Yeah, I thought they'd score, then we'd go and get one back. Yeah, but let's be real with it, yeah? All this waffling from top gooners and from the manager. Bro, they hit the post, the bar, and missed a penalty. That's without the chances they scuffed wide in the first leg. That's without the chances they had in the second leg.
They hit the bar. Bruv, Varashelia hit the post in the second leg. I believe he hit the post maybe in the first leg, or someone did.
No, Raya saved it in the first leg. Yeah, it was close to the post, but Raya saved it.
Okay,
there was the
crossbar chance. There was the Doué chance in the first leg. There was the
put one wide
in the first leg. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? There were so many chances, bro. We're not gonna pretend. There was the penalty that they should have had that they didn't get. There were so many instances where, like, bro, like they could have easily scored 10 over the 2 legs, yeah, and no one could have really said that no one could begrudge them of that, because actually the chances they created were quite high quality chances. It's not like they created loads of chances in numbers, but in terms of how clear they were, like they created some really clear chances that they didn't take. Do you know?
Don't worry, though, man. We won the XG semi-final. Yeah, we had the most XG out of the 4 teams.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we had the most XG apparently. This is why you know XG is a load of bollocks. Yeah, what saves did their keeper actually make? Yeah, he made one from Odegaard. That was a great save, by the way.
The Rice header was a free header and it went wide. So
yeah, I can't remember any saves he made.
No,
the one he saved from Odegaard, I didn't realize how good a save that was till you see the replay.
Which one was that? Was that the low one?
Yeah, that save was unreal, mate.
Yeah,
that's the one where he laid down on the floor for about 3 minutes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
What that save was crazy.
Fair, the Odegaard one, yeah, it wasn't in the corner, but what was great about the save was that the keeper saw it late, because it went through.
He didn't even see it. Yeah,
it went through a player's legs, or it went in between players. So it was like he had a very short amount of time to react.
Yeah, mate, that's one of the best saves I've seen this year.
Yeah, joke, and I
love he called that so sweet as well.
Because he knew you lot. He knew they were under the cosh, and that's experience. You know them. You know when you talk about the dark arts and that, like that was a proper scumbag thing to do, because Arsenal were all over them first 15 minutes, and he made the save and he stayed down for like 5 minutes and took the sting out of the game. And that's what you need experienced players to do in a situation like that, because he weren't injured. No way.
No, there's nothing wrong with him. And then what happened? They get the ball, go down the other end, and Cav hits the post.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear, it's just so jarring, because like, let's just be real with it. Like, we're not that good. Yeah, we've been winging it and scumbagging it for 5 years under this manager. Yeah, and he's got no, like, look at the way he was speaking about Liverpool the other day. Oh, yes, guys. Well, guys, in the last 2 seasons, guys, I've got more points. I would have won the league this season, guys.
Is he all right?
But you know what he was doing? And this is where people are so thick here within our fan base. He's taken 38 games from them seasons comparing it to 35 so far this season. Yeah. So do you know what I did? I compared 35 with 35. And guess what? Last season, after 35 games, we had 81 points. 80 points. The 8-point bottle job season after 35, we had 81. Oh, Liverpool still would have won the league then because they got 82 after 35. Yeah. No journalist sits in that press conference, fans here, fact checking it while he's chatting shit. Yeah. Anita absolutely stuck it on him the other day. Yeah. And that's when she was saying to him, oh, yeah, well, obviously, you're obviously out, blah, blah. And that's when he was like, oh, but they told me I was better. Yeah. And she was like, who? And he talks over her and she's like, waiting. That's it, the eye roll. Yeah, the eye roll. Who? Oh, they told me, all of them. And it's like, bro, shut up. Yeah, he's got no respect for any other club. Yeah, no respect for any other player. No respect for any other team or manager. And it's like, why don't you just come out and say Liverpool are the best team, mate? Why don't you say that? If he had come out after the game, against PSG and said, listen, obviously devastated we're not in the final. Yeah, but we gave it a good go. Obviously, we didn't do our job in the first leg, and we've got to go back and have a look at ourselves in the summer. Yeah, so we've got to say, congratulations to them, good luck in the final. That's it. Yeah. Everyone, I think, would go, okay, cool, fair. He's accepted it. Yeah, accountability. Instead, nah, their bench told me. They all told me. Yeah, because he said... but
Lee, for argument's sake, even if the bench did tell him that, bro, you lost, bro. You know them ones. Did you get what I'm saying? Like, that's mad, bro.
Don't worry, mate. There's always next year. One of them ones. You know what I'm
saying? That's like, bro, that's like a girl breaking up with you and saying, oh, you're a great guy. You're going to find someone. Like, bro, bro, she left you. Like, what does it mean? You know them ones, oh, you're a great guy. You're going to find somebody. Like, what? Like, bro, you lost. Do you get what I'm saying? So coming out and saying, oh, yeah, they said we were the better team. But even if they did say that, what does it mean? Do you know what I mean?
Why are you telling everyone?
You lost, bro.
Yeah, why are you telling everyone that? Like, who cares?
That's not consolation. Like,
who's in the final?
Never going to be consolation. Exactly. You're not there, my bro.
No, man. And then when he was standing there going, no, I think the difference between the teams was their goalkeeper. He was man of the match. And then she went, no, it was Hakimi. No. It was the goalkeeper. I'm like, what the fuck are you waffling about? The man of the match was Hakimi, mate. He was unreal in that second leg.
Yeah, but also Fabian was unreal in both legs as well, mate, man. What a goal he scored, yeah. Like, what a goal he scored. To think, that fucking Spanish team have Fabian, Pedri, Rodri, and Zubamendi, bruv. Bro, it's a joke.
Man, they've always had a sick midfield, though,
it's a joke, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's actually a joke. It's actually a joke. Like, it's not making sense. So it's just one of them things where, like, he was so good. There were so many players that played well for PSG in the second leg, but I was surprised at how well they defended off the ball against you lot, because I expected them to have loads of the ball, but tactically in the second leg, they let you have the ball more. They didn't attack the game the same way they attacked the game in the first leg, and I was surprised.
That's what I said to you. I said this to you. Yeah, but Party, we missed Party. Yeah, right, mate. He was a fucking clown. Absolute liability.
He was taking throw-ins.
He was awful, bro. Yeah,
what, boy? The long throws though, Lee, man. The long.
Yeah, don't worry, man. It's now Party. It's like now Thomas Delap. Yeah, phase 5 is boot the ball long with the goalkeeper, which we ain't done all season, and take long throws. Yeah, bro, I swear to God, I said this to you on the show the other day, right? They went through our midfield with ease the other week. Yeah, as soon as Party come back, I knew they weren't going to walk through our midfield. Yeah, because Party's decent, yeah.
And also, Marino went back up front, so you had the extra man dropping into the midfield that you didn't have in the first leg, because you had Trossard there, right?
Exactly. So what did I say they were going to do? They were going to go down the wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they do? They went down the wing.
And they did, because Arsenal always
now, if I know that
they condense the middle of the pitch with the false striker, which is exactly why you're not signing Gyökeres. I keep telling them, Lee, your manager don't want a striker.
So now we've got 5 in midfield.
Yes, Lewis Skelly drops in there as well, and it becomes.
I'm glad you mentioned Skelly. Talking to Skelly, bro.
Oh, bro, listen.
Do you remember last week?
Before the game, did you see his face?
His face. I was just going to say that, bro.
Bro, as soon as I saw that, I was like, bro,
he looked like he'd seen a ghost, bro.
Brother, he looks rattled. He looks like when you was younger and your mum sends you to go and get the belt, and you know that and you know you're getting beats, bro, and she sends you to get the belt, bro, and you're walking mad slow, bro, because man just don't
when
want
we
to get
played in
downstairs.
Madrid, that was
It's
Odegaard's
crazy.
face. Yeah, when we played in the Bernabeu, that was Odegaard's face. And I said it on my live, yeah. I said, look at Odegaard, he don't want it. And then Saka was walking out, chest out. Yeah. As soon as I see Skelly, I was like, Matty, Ola. So look at him. He looks like he has seen a ghost, bruv. Yeah. And what happened, bro? He dropped the worst performance I've ever seen. Yeah, from him. Yeah. But he gave the manager an out. Yeah, he took the ball in the ribs, didn't he? Yeah, I thought he smashed him in the face. He's basically saying, get me out of here. Yeah, he's rolling around. That was like, get me out of here, boss. Get me out of here. What did the manager do? Nope. You're back out in the second half.
Oh, a few of your players done that, though, to be fair. There was a time where I think after you conceded, Saka went down as well. And I thought, bro, he's trying to find a way out of this game, you know? Yeah. Like, he was rolling around and he does that thing where he puts his hand in the air. And I was thinking, right, he's trying to get out. Like, there was a few of the players in that game, after you conceded the first goal, I could see in their eyes they didn't want to be there no more. There was a few of them. I'll be honest.
The only one
I was banking on that, Lee. I was banking on that before the game. Like, you lot saw in my Band Sports News clip, yeah, and Band Sports News came out before the game. I said Arsenal don't have the stomach to go to France and do anything, and that's what you saw. As soon as the first goal went in, everyone was looking for a way out.
Goal, as soon as they walked on the pitch, the only one that I'd say that actually was like taking it all in and like, was probably Declan Rice. Yeah, because they showed Skelly. Yeah, and I said to the lads, I was like, he don't want it, mate. I said, look at him, he's rattled already. Yeah, and then they panned into Declan Rice. He's got his chest out, looking around. It's like, yeah, come on then. And look at the way he started the game, by the way. Yeah, he started like on it. Yeah, I know he missed, but he was on smoke in that first 10 minutes. Yeah, but then after that, they all folded. The only players that walk off of there, I'd say played all right, were Timber, who again, I said to you the other day,
but he got his pants pulled down a few times as well, Timber. But you know what? Timber looked frustrated out there because it's like he was getting victimized by probably.
Yeah, because Saka weren't helping him because he ain't fit to track back.
He was up against probably, like, a lot of people would agree, probably the best left winger in the world, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? In terms of just pure football, like, forget ability, and all that. Like, this guy, is a nightmare, innit? Varashelia. He's a nightmare, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you're up against him, and then you're not getting protection and you're getting isolated, it's nasty. It's lonely, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was one of them ones where he looked frustrated and he was just fed up, bro. Because over both legs, he was getting victimized. I've never seen Timber getting isolated so many times.
Yeah, but Rants, he had Saka there. Saka weren't helping him because he ain't fit to sprint 100 yards back.
You're right. You could see that Saka's not moving anywhere near how he normally moves.
No, but this is the thing, This is how good their manager is. Barcola normally plays on the left. Where did he put him? Oh, our weakest link, Skelly. Why? Not because he's a great footballer, but because he's fucking rapid.
Yes, the pace, yeah.
Yeah, he's rapid, and that ball over the top was on every time. Yeah. Then, as soon as he takes Skelly off,
Skelly, by the way, remember the last penalty that he gave away? It's that direct ball in behind him that he doesn't like because he's a midfielder.
And then, as soon as he brings off Skelly and brings on Calafiori, what did he do then? Cavra, you're over that side now, mate. Yeah, why? Because he knows that he can twist him up all day long. Because again, he's now the weak link. Yeah, they weren't perfect, Rants. What are we doing? We're sitting there going, right, okay, cool. We're going to make these subs, Mikel.
Couple defensive changes, and
brings on two fucking defenders, Rants.
Trying to win the game.
We need a goal. Yeah, and he's bringing on Ben White and flipping Calafiori. Ethan and Sterling are sat on the bench. Ethan and Sterling are sat on the bench. Ethan, no minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is your manager, bro. When you need goals, he brings on more height, Lee, because you're Stoke. That's what I keep telling, man. The Sangria Stoke, man. The San Sebastian Social, bruv. This is what it is. Like,
it's jarring, man.
I'm watching these, man, and I'm like, yo, this is actually embarrassing.
Yep.
It's actually embarrassing. I'll be real. Like, he didn't go for it at any point. And it's like, I even said in the first leg, he took the 1-0 with open arms, you know. Like, he was at home. And he was like, fuck it, we'll take this. Bro, your best opportunity was to get something at home. Your best opportunity. And he said, no, we'll take the 1-0, bro. Like, he shut up shop at 1-0 and said, yeah, we'll take that. That's ridiculous to me, bro. And the funny thing is, the worst thing about this is, as a fan that ain't got a dog in the fight. How the fuck can Arsenal fans not see this, bro? It's been long enough, bro. It's been long enough, bro. Like, I understand, yeah. I'm someone, yeah, in life. Like, I don't have patience for a lot of things. But even the most patient football fan, don't you think you've had long enough?
But if you look around world football, yeah, right, this manager's been in the job nearly 6 years. How many other managers in world football have had a job 6 years or more? Yeah, and that's even including winning managers.
No, but yeah, but there you go. That's what I'm saying. Even winning managers don't get 6 years, bro. Carlo's on his way out.
Yeah, and he ain't been there 6 years.
They
already fired his ass once, brought him back.
Bro, he's on his way out, and they're talking about Xabi Alonso. The Xabi Alonso stuff's coming out today.
So I'm saying Pep's probably one of the longest serving managers in world football.
And he averages what? 2 trophies a season. That's why he's there, bro.
He's on for another one as well.
See what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's embarrassing, bro. Like, if you're an Arsenal fan, yeah, and you're happy with this, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for you because I want Arteta to stay. But it's embarrassing if we're being completely honest, bro, because Amarim's first season, he's in a final.
Big Ange,
Ange's second
final.
season in a final, and Ange says, "I'll win things in my second
and let's
season."
be real, one of you two's then going to Super Cup final.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's now 2
final.
finals. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, just like that. And as much as
Chelsea
people laughed at
Maresca
Ange,
first season final.
yeah, facts. As much as people laughed at Ange, do you know what I mean? He's in a final in his second season, like he promised he would be.
Glasner first full season final. Eddie Howe.
Bro, I forgot about Crystal Palace, bro. Do you know what I mean, bro? It looks ugly. Do you know what I'm saying? It looks ugly. The more that you actually dissect what's going on, it looks ugly. It looks worse.
But nobody's hurting, man. I
man.
sat on Dan Potts' channel last night with Stricto and Gale. Yeah, and they're saying, what? So you're jealous that Spurs were in a final? Me and Dick, we were like, yeah, we're fucking angry, mate. Yeah, it don't hurt them, man. It don't. They ain't interested. They're not.
No,
they'll get up today. They'll be smiling and bouncing around, taking the piss out of someone else.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It don't hurt them, bro. It don't hurt them.
I've seen my club win 17 trophies. Yeah, I've seen us lose, I think, 9 finals as well. Like, it don't hurt them, man. They're not interested. These are the same man that had their pants around their ankles with Tottenham last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Son went clean through. They don't care, mate. Yeah, they're sitting there telling me, oh, yeah, well, we don't want to be in the Europa League. Yardman was sitting there going, well, I'd rather be in the Europa League than I'd be in the Champions League. At least we've got a chance to actually win it, mate. They're like, I can't believe you're saying that. Yeah, of course you can't, because now that's your gimmick, isn't it? Because if Spurs win it, then go, well, we don't want the Europa League. Look where they finished in the league. They're shit. You have to be shit in the league to get in that competition. Nobody cares, mate. Yeah, nobody cares. Genuinely, I'd want trophies. Yeah, and we ain't winning one. You can win one. You could potentially win another if you win that one. Same with Spurs. Crystal Palace or Man City are winning one. Liverpool have won one and got to a final. Chelsea are in a final. Everyone's got to finals, bro, apart from me. Yeah, and we were supposed to win the league this year. It was our turn. We were the next fucking cab in the rankers, can you say? Yeah, but don't worry. Arsenal tweeted out a journey to be proud of. Journey to be proud, mate. Whoever runs that account, if I get older than mate, I swear down I'll do time.
Oh, it's nasty work, bro. I'll be honest. It is actually nasty work, bro, what these guys do, bro. And it's, you know what it is? It's sad because that is what manipulates the masses.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? The same way I don't like to watch football with the commentary on is because the commentators, they dictate, how people are interpreting what they're actually seeing, bro. It's brainwashing, bro. That's what it is. And the stuff that the clubs put out, and not just your club, but most clubs, what they put out is brainwashing, bro. It's controlling the narrative. This is what Arteta does. This is what Amarim does to a certain degree. These guys like to control the narrative. They say certain things because they want to influence the way
and
that
then everyone parrots it. All the mutants
but that's what I'm saying. They want to manipulate and they want to control how you're actually experiencing what's going on. They don't want you to actually use your own critical thinking and understand that.
No, because if you do, you'll call them out.
Well, of course. And this is what they do. So they put things out there and there's little sound bites and they say certain things because they want to control the narrative at all times, bro. It's a disgrace. It's a disease, bro. Do you know what I mean? And this is what it is. And people need to look through that. But the point is, most people can't think for themselves, Lee. And this is how these guys continue, to get away with this bullshit, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's every club, bro. Like, man's talking about the Cole Palmer stuff as well. It's very, very true, bro. Cole Palmer's one of my favorite players. No one's gonna look me in the eye and tell me he's had a good season, though, because I'm not an idiot.
For shit.
He ain't been good, bro. And people are saying, "Oh, but his underlying metrics are the same as last season, bro." These are the metrics, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I've been watching him. He don't look like the same player. Cut the crap. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same with the Phil Foden stuff as well. Don't tell me about underlying metrics, bro. Like, my eyes tell me what they tell me, bro. Man ain't performed for like 3 years. Like,
this is the thing, Rants. Here, people take it off of numbers here. When our manager's sitting in a press conference telling everyone that we amassed more points than anyone in the calendar year, and guys, if we had had the points to the last 2 seasons, guys, we would have won the league this season. He's brainwashing you to say I could have beat Liverpool last season, with the points total I had. I'm sitting on shows with these people, and they're saying the same shit to me. And I'm like, hold on a minute, he's comparing 38 games to current 35 games. What are you waffling about?
And even then, Lee, the thing is, the reason why that doesn't work is because you have to factor in the other 19 teams, how they're playing as well. It's not just about you. It's about what everyone else is doing, because what you're doing only matters in relation to what everyone else is doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is why the seasons where City have finished on the most points have been because Liverpool have pushed them all the way. Like, if Liverpool weren't performing at the level they were performing at, Pep never needed to get 100 points.
Facts.
Why would he need them? Why would he need them, bro? You play as well as you have to play. So to turn around and say that I would have got this or should have got this or could have got that, no, that's not how life works, bro, because you're reacting to what everyone else is doing. Why would you get 100 points if you know you only need 75?
So Liverpool could have lost their last 5 games and still be top, I think. Or last 4 games and still be top. All right, breaking news, by the way. Xavi Alonso's confirmed he's leaving Bayern.
I seen that. And now Fabrizio's talking about Barcelona want Rashford or something like that. That's 40 million, my brother. Run that.
Run the check.
Run that. What you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? I pay for the flight.
No, but you're spot on, though. But this is what they do, mate. Yeah. Bro, the audacity to tweet that out after they did it last year against Bayern Munich as well, by the way. Champions League journey to be proud of. Proud of what, mate? We lost.
Brother, how can you be proud of losing, bro? Arsenal are supposed to be in the Champions League every single yearly, bro. So why is it a journey to be proud of, bro? Like, no. Did you win?
Kenny said this last night, Kenny said this. I'm going to paraphrase slightly, because I can't remember exactly word for word what he said. But he was like, are we a big club or not? Because if we're a big club, we should be winning stuff. We can't act like a big club and give it all the Bertie all over the internet and make out we're massive and we're this and that and then dismiss what other clubs do when they're winning. Yeah, so if we're a big club, act like one and call the club out. If we're not a big club, then cool, accepts it and we'll just all go, whatever, stop acting like dickheads on the internet.
But this is the thing, though. Like I said, you have to look at the behavior, not what they say. The same with your manager, the same with your fans. You don't behave like fans of a big club, because if you did, the stuff that you actually celebrate, should be seen as standard practice. You shouldn't celebrate beating Real Madrid, because if you're a big club and Real Madrid are a big club, then all right, cool, we beat a big club, we are a big club, so what? Do you know what I mean? And then you shouldn't celebrate getting to a Champions League semi-final, because big clubs get to Champions League semi-finals and they get to finals, bro. PSG and Inter are both in the second final in 3 years.
Last year, PSG got semi.
There you go.
Yeah, last year they got to the semi and lost.
That's what I'm trying to say. PSG in recent times are in the last 4.
Yeah, when was it? 2020, I think they got the final and lost on the 2 goal. Yeah, then they've been to 2 semis since, I think. Plus that one, 3.
Well, there you go. So they're in the last 4 to 8, guaranteed. Do you know what I mean? Every season. So in Europe, they're a big club. So why?
But then on paper, people go, well, they're a shit club. It's a Farmers League.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You're not going to see PSG fans saying, oh, you know what a journey, semi-finals. what are you fucking telling me?
Did you see the way they put on a show for us on that night? You see the fireworks go, I told you, didn't I? I said, they're going to have something for us, mate. Fireworks the lot. So I said, if there ain't smoke on that pitch in the first 2 minutes, they failed. Smoke on that pitch in 2 minutes.
Do you know what I mean?
This is what it is. They act like a big club. Even though they're not a very old club, Yeah, and they're more of like new money era club. Yeah,
Yeah, but the
which is
mentality
elevated.
is
The
still
mentality
there.
is there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is why when people always say, "Why do you mention Real Madrid all the time?" Real Madrid, no, I don't care. We're never going to be bigger than Real Madrid. Have the mentality of Real Madrid.
And it comes from the fans. This is why I say the ultras are very, very important because they're the guys that set standard and they hold players, they hold the club.
Yeah, those are fucking Robbie and Julian, mate.
Bro, that's bro. Like you need ultras, bro. Like you got Arteta doing the Nick Fury speech before the games, bro. Like when man's doing all these things, bro. What is this? Like, man, I mean, Avengers Assemble and that, bro. Like pressure's a privilege, bro. You can't handle pressure.
No, and it's not even just under this manager, which is why it's a club problem, a fan problem. Yeah, because it was the same with Wenger. In later years of Wenger, yeah, everyone's just happy, like buying merch. Yeah, they dropped more merch the other day.
Yeah, I remember.
It was called the
Heritage.
Yeah, the heritage.
Yeah,
Watch
you
heritage,
showed us
mate.
your fucking heritage in Paris, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Failure and then celebrating failure.
Yeah, but this is what it is. Yeah, they know what they're doing in this club, and this is why when fans sit there and go, "Oh, it takes time," no, it don't. Why do you keep buying merch from 01, 02 era? Yeah, 2004 era. Why? Because you latched onto my club then. Why? Because we were winning. Yeah, we were winning. Yeah, and this is why, like, they drop merch, Bruised Banana merch, Heritage merch, Anfield 89 merch. Why? Because it was successful seasons. They're not going to drop something where we finish fucking 6th or 8th, are they?
No, of course not. But again,
nobody buy it.
They're playing on the emotion of winning without actually winning. Do you know what I mean? It's the next best thing, isn't it?
Bro, they were celebrating last season. Yeah, it was 20-year anniversary of winning the league with this lot. Yeah, they were putting out on their website every week. Yeah, on this day in the Invincibles, you're basically celebrating going 20 fucking years without a title. Yeah, people go, oh my god,
but using common sense, though. Do you know what I'm saying? But you need to understand that. Remember, football fandom in general is pure emotional nonsense. So because of that, you using your logic is wasted. It's wasted.
Yeah, football fans act like 5-year-olds.
Yeah, they're playing on their feelings, bro.
Oh, my club's bigger than your club. My winger's better than your winger. Like, they sound like 5-year-old retards, mate. Honestly.
But this is what I'm saying. And the bottom line is, everyone else is in a final and doing something, and all the chat that there was, and you're the only ones not invited. You're the only ones not there.
Where the mouthiest ones on the internet.
It's mental. Do you know what I mean? Like, where was all that talk in the first leg against Paris, bro? When your stadium was a library. Where was all that talk?
Really telling us shush, so we all shushed.
Man got shushed after 5 minutes, and them man was standing facing the wall, bro, for 85 minutes.
Yeah, that's pathetic, man. Even West Ham have won recently. Yeah, Declan Rice has left West Ham and he ain't won nothing, but he won at West Ham. Like, it's crazy, bro. When you actually dissect this manager's career at our club, right, as manager, bro, it's an absolute disgrace. We've won 1 trophy in 8 years, and look how happy everyone is. You've been to how many finals in the last 8 years? You've been four in 3 seasons.
Yeah.
You've been to a final every year for the last 3 years. Yeah, we've been to 1 in 5 years under this manager. 1. We've been to what? 2 in the last 6 years, 7 years, 6.5, 7 years. 1 with Unai, 1 with this manager. It's a joke, bro. Look how happy everyone is. Oh, but we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of greatness. What does that even mean, mate? We're on the cusp of greatness. You're either great or you're not.
Yeah, but on the cusp is where Arteta's been for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying, like the nearly man thing. And this is why it's kind of like when I look at what he's done.
That comment's killing me. If Arteta was a marching band, he'd have a piano.
Yeah.
All right, that's funny, man.
Bro, it's like, bro, you see Arteta, like he can't take Arsenal any further, bro. Like he can't. He's shown that. Do you know what I mean? He's finished second twice. He's not guaranteed to finish second a third time. The points tally's got worse every time. Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
The goals have dried up. The defense is still leaking.
Dried up. The style of
defense is getting worse.
Up. Yeah, the defense is getting worse. You're conceding goals from set pieces, but you have a set piece coach. Like, bro, everything.
Yeah, we can't score them anymore, but we concede them.
Yeah, bro, like everything about what he's doing is showing very, very clear regression. Yet he's even more defiant than he's ever been, bro. And his defensiveness, like, it looks like someone that knows that he's running out of places to hide, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why it's so rude.
Yeah,
This guy's come in, yeah. And since this guy's come in, he's been rattled, mate. Yeah, that guy came in what, February? I think it was announced in February or March or something. Yeah, I think it was March, actually, he was announced. But we knew he was coming in like end of Jan. Yeah, they gave him no money in Jan. Why? Because they probably already lined this up from before Jan. Yeah, and he's looked at the books and gone, nah, don't give him nothing, mate. I'll sort it out in the summer. Yeah, now Jorginho's not getting a new deal. Bye-bye. See ya. What a waste of 27
is that
million
what it is? Yeah, apparently Jorginho's off somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Flamengo, I think.
Yeah, off to Brazil.
Bro, he's been here on 5 million quid a year for 3 years, plus 12 mil that we're signing for. What's a waste of 27 million quid?
Damn.
Yeah, Calafiori, apparently he was going to go AC Milan. I told everyone he's shit. He'll be back in Italy in 2 years. Yeah, and that was when we signed him. Yeah, Fabio Vieira, on his debut, I said he's crap, send him back to Porto. Yeah, where is he? Oh, he's back at Porto. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do this summer, mate. Yeah, we got Thomas Partey out of contract.
Yeah, but according to us, some Lee, you're just one striker away, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's how thick they are. That's how fit they are. They're sitting there telling me, yeah, we've got 99 problems and the manager ain't one. All right, Jay-Z, calm down, mate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? That is pathetic, Rants. Yeah, we've got to get rid of Zinchenko, right? Thomas Partey may or may not go. Jorginho's going. Tierney's going. He's out of contract. Yeah, then we need to get rid of Kivior because he ain't it. Yeah, he had 1-2 good games and everyone gassed him up. So there's 5 players straight away. Yeah, that's without the bench players. Trossard. Yeah, he's probably going to go. Yeah, who else is there? We need a backup goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's probably not happy about his minutes.
Yeah, facts. So there's 7 players straight away that we need replacing. Yeah, and the squad was light anyway. So now we need to add more. Yeah, Tomiyasu can jog on, but we can't get rid of him because he's injured again. Yeah, Jesus, there's 9 players I've just mentioned there. They're either leaving or need to leave. And potentially will. 9 players. That's without adding.
Jesus' wages, bro. Listen, you're going, bro. How are you getting him out your club on those wages? No one's paying him.
Rip it up.
You can't.
Bro, we can. We ain't nowhere near PSR and all that. We ripped up Aubameyang's contract. Ripped up Ozil's contract. They were on more. Rip up his contract. Rip up Tomiyasu's and fucking both off. They're crap. Let's just be real with it. To be fair, Jesus ain't crap. This man just ruined his career. Yeah, how do you rush somebody back after an ACL? Yeah, literally inside 6 months.
But also, if we're being 100% honest, the way your team plays, there's no room for Jesus anyway. Like,
no,
he doesn't suit what Arteta has turned the team into, bro. The team that he came to is not the team that are there now.
He would have suited Liverpool.
Yeah, it's a completely different team now, bro. Like the Arsenal, the way you play, the ethos, the crowding teams out, the physicality, like it's not the same team, bro. Like Arteta's built a completely different team.
Same with Trossard and Martinelli.
To a certain degree, yeah. You'd be better off with physical wide players like another Saka on the other side, bro. Like maybe that's why he wants Cunha. To be fair, Cunha on the left side for Arsenal, replicating what Saka's doing, playing like a central player out wide that's got big stature, and that makes more sense than speedy, tricky wingers and that. Like that's not what he's trying to do.
No, it's crazy, man. And yeah, bro, this ain't changing anytime soon. I know going into next season, they're going to gas up every player we sign. Yeah, and if we don't sign a striker, a proper striker, they'll blame Berta. They're already trying that one already. They're already doing that one already, Rants.
Wait, 1 second.
No worries. They're already sitting there right now. They're saying that Berta has to hit the ground running. Yeah, he ain't got time. He has to do it now. So how comes Arteta's had 5.5 years in? Now, how does Arteta have 5.5 years, but Andrea Berta has to do it now? Why? Why ain't he got 5.5 years? Why ain't he got time? Now, ever think about this club fucking stinks. This is the most protected manager I've ever seen in my life. How'd you give someone 750 mil? Yeah, and just allow him to do what he wants for as long as he wants. Don't worry about it, guys. It's a journey, guys. Yeah, the manager even comes out and says, don't accept second place. Yeah, so I don't accept second place, and we're the enemy of the club. Make it make sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, it's pathetic, man. Yeah, I'm sick to death of it. Yeah, we could have gone out there and signed enough players in the summer or January for free. Yeah, it's a joke. Instead, we didn't sign anyone. And then it's, well, guys, it's unprecedented what I've done, guys. 7 players, and I see them, and I dawned on me, guys, they were all injured, guys. Yeah, you fucking injured them, mate. Yeah, and our fans don't even care that all these teams are in finals. They're just laughing now. Well, it ain't the Champions League, is it? Ain't the champs, mate. It's just so jarring, man. Yeah, because I know that it doesn't matter what we do in the summer, we ain't going to a final. We ain't winning nothing next season. It ain't happening. We could go and sign 20 strikers. We could go and sign 54 midfielders. Yeah, 79 left backs. I know we ain't winning nothing next season with this manager. Season's a write-off before it's even started. Yeah, there's plenty of managers out there. Like they keep telling me all the time who's available, who's realistic, who could do better, who could do better. Anyone who's actually fucking managed before, mate. How about that?
Yeah, but bro,
because this guy was sat on the bench for Pep, bruv. Yeah, so when they sit there and say who's realistic, who could do better?
Yeah, but bro,
this guy never managed, and they've accepted him for 5 years, Rants.
But bro, even the who's better thing, yeah, is stupid for many reasons. Like you said, yeah, he's been managing for 5 minutes, so there's loads of managers that are better than him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's not experienced. He's only experienced as Arsenal. And secondly, yeah, managers don't need to be better. Sometimes they just need to be different, bro. Like Slot's not a better manager than Klopp.
Facts.
He's not a better manager, but it's different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, different voice, different ideas.
That's it. And sometimes just a different voice is enough to
get that. Xabi Alonso is available. There you go.
Yeah, he's and Xabi Alonso is not a better coach than Carlo Ancelotti. But the facts are, yeah, sometimes a different voice is enough, yeah, just to get extra 10% out of the players. Because, bro, sometimes they just get bored of hearing the same shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? And also, when you get a new coach in as well, you get certain players that maybe were out of favor with the previous manager that get, do you know what I mean? They get a battery in their back and all of a sudden they want to play again, bro. Do you know what I mean? You get new enthusiasm from certain players. Like this is what happens. It doesn't have to be a better manager. Sometimes it's just a new opportunity, bro. Sometimes it's just that. You look at Ryan Gravenberch and Cody Gakpo, yeah, they'll be glad that Klopp was gone. Because they wouldn't have got the minutes they got this season. No, and now they're winning a fucking title, bro. So I can't lie. Like sometimes it's not just about having a better manager. Sometimes it's just a different voice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's like when the new manager came in for Liverpool. All he done is just say, cool, Salah, don't track back. Don't track back, mate. We'll find a way to help you out. Yeah, because you can stay up that end and score a fuck ton of goals. Yeah, so don't waste your energy coming back, mate. I'll sort a team out to cover that. That's all he's done pretty much, innit? Let's be real. Yeah, that's pretty much all he's done. It's just told Salah, stop running up and down the wing. Just down the wing. Walk around when the ball comes, put it in the back of the net.
Bro, Ten Hag had Ahmad here in the gulag, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now Ahmad, everyone's like, oh, my days, like, we've got Ahmad back. Like, we can win the cup. Bro, what? Ahmad was a reserve to the reserves, blood, under Ten Hag. Like, bro, everyone remembers Ahmad's face when Ten Hag was subbing him on towards the end, bro, and Ahmad was fuming, bro. And Ahmad's a man that don't show his emotions. He was fuming. He was like, bro, don't talk to me. Ruud van Nistelrooy was there going over to me. Are you all right? You're right, bro. He's like, bro, don't talk to me. Like, this is what was going on at a football club. Do you understand? So it's one of them things where Ahmad was not playing under that manager. And then Ruud van Nistelrooy came in, Ahmad was playing, and then the new managers come in, and Ahmad's now the most important player in the team after not being even considered good enough to get minutes. That's the difference.
That's true. That's true. But this is the thing, mate. Like different managers have a different vision of what they want to do. Yeah, this manager's vision is just put as many rugby players in the team as possible. All 6 foot plus, all built like brick houses. Yeah, fucking just bully everyone. Yeah, that's all well and good until you come up against a team that just bop you off the park. Yeah, that can defend. Because some of the crosses we were putting into their box the other night were class. Yeah, what were they doing? Just mopping it up. When you got a goalkeeper, yeah, whose arms are about 9 foot long. Yeah, and he's just coming out and claiming the ball, or punching it away or swiping it away. And then he's got the audacity to say, oh, their goalkeeper was the difference. Cool. Why didn't you go and buy a fucking striker in 5 years then? Maybe that would have been the difference to beat the goalkeeper. How did Aston Villa score 4 against them? Because he can waffle all he likes about their goalkeeper and how good he was. He wasn't good. He was all right. It wasn't the best performance you're ever going to see, is it? He was better against Liverpool.
Yeah, but he just did what he needed to do, bro. That's what you pay these goalkeepers to do anyway.
Yeah. He made one great save. Yeah, the Martinelli chance was straight at him. Yeah, but the save from Odegaard, that was unreal. But that's about the only unreal save he made in the 2 legs. I don't remember him making many saves once over the 2 legs. Yeah, and he's waffling about that's the difference. No, the difference is you're shit and Enrique ain't, mate. Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, because they weren't even out second gear in the 2 legs. They weren't playing like third, fourth, fifth gear. They were in second gear.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of how good they are. They didn't need to.
But if they want to take it up a notch, they can.
Facts.
And then we need a goal. He's bringing on defenders. They're 3-1 up. They take Nuno Mendes off.
And bring on a striker. Madness.
You know why they did that? You know why they did that? That's to say, yeah, fuck you.
But also, but this is what I mean about intent, guys. Just by the substitutions that you make, you send a message to your players and also to the fans. That's why when you're winning and you take off an attacking player and put in a defender, naturally your team drops back 10 yards, even if you don't tell them to. Because that's the message that subliminally you're giving them, is that, all right, guys, we're going to hold on to what we've got. That's what the message is.
That's why when that happens here, 9 times out of 10, the team that have done that concede. Yeah, because they invite the pressure. The other team then bring on a striker. They are an attacking forward somewhere, winger. Yeah, then they're under pressure, that team now. Then 9 times out of 10, they fucking score. Yeah, it's bullshit, bro. I'm sick to death. Like the thing is, yeah, like I don't care if I'm bored watching Arsenal if it results in trophies. But I'm bored and we don't win them. It's jarring, bro. I'm sitting there watching other teams more excited. I was sitting there watching that Barca Inter game the other night, bro. I didn't want it to end. Yeah,
it was ridiculous, man.
Both the legs were unreal. The amount of games I've watched in La Liga this season, I'm just like, what a game of football. And it's like, I'm watching this and it's just crap. Yeah, we don't win it. We don't win anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so annoying, man. Yeah, there's way too many fans within this fan base that they couldn't care less. They're not interested, mate. Yeah, a girl. Yeah, listen, I like a girl. Yeah, him and Stricto, they couldn't give 2 fucks. Yeah, they couldn't give 2 shits. They were sat on the show with me and Potts and Kenny and Yardman last night and DJ. They couldn't give a shit. What, you're jealous that Spurs were in a final? Yeah, we're angry as well, mate. Yeah, they're laughing. They got up today, gone to work, couldn't care less. Yeah, I'm fuming, mate. Now I'm looking at all these other clubs, yeah, and they're all in finals. Their managers have been there for 5 minutes. Your manager's been there, what, 6 months? Then he's in a final. Yeah, and just been there 2 years in a final. Yeah, and very nearly got to another final as well. Yeah, earlier in the season. Then it's like, looking at Maresca, he's been there first season in a final. Crystal Palace, 1 full season in a final. Eddie Howe, 3 years in a final. Already won one.
Finals, yeah.
Yeah, won a final, been to another before. Yeah, and been Champions League and in Champions League place. So what's the difference? Go and get Eddie Howe. They go and get Glasner. Glasner won at Frankfurt in the Europa League.
Yep.
And these men just dismiss. And this is why I get the ump with it, Rants, right? They dismiss every other club's achievements. Yeah, they dismiss every single other club's achievements. Yeah, they make out that winning trophies is not important because it's that, oh, well, yeah, we don't want that trophy. Oh, fuck the League Cup. Yeah, who was it that said it last night? Chat. Somebody in the chat told me who said this on Potts' channel. It said something like, "We don't want to win the league, the FA Cup. We don't want to win the FA Cup because we'll win it more than anyone." Maybe it was a call on TalkSport that Matty was playing actually, but it's what I'm up against, fans. Yeah, we don't want to win the FA Cup. We won it more than anyone. Are you tapped?
Yes, bollocks.
We don't want the League Cup. It's the Energy Drink Cup. We don't want the Europa League, mate. That's shit. That's Emerdale Cup. Well, what do we want then? Because we don't win the big ones. Yeah, it was Darren Bent. Yes, thank you very much. Darren Bent said that. Darren Bent said, we don't want the FA Cup. We won it more than anyone. Darren Bent, ex-professional footballer, supports my club. Says,
yeah, but bro, just Arsenal fans thinking that they can pick and choose what they want and what they don't want, like they pick up trophies every year, is crazy to me anyway.
Yeah, but this is it, Rams. Yeah, then I scream and shout and let it all out and fucking go mad every day about it, and I'm the problem. I'm the reason Arsenal can't win. That's how this fan base think, runs. I am the reason that Arsenal fans are laughed at on the internet. Mate, if you are fucking so concerned and upset about other teams' fans laughing at you, you're a retard. Who cares?
It's crazy.
Who cares what they think, mate? Yeah, who cares if they're laughing at you? They're laughing at you because your manager can't get over the line.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, because let's be real with it. They weren't laughing at Arsene Wenger, were they? Well, they were in the last 5-10 years.
Yeah.
They weren't laughing when he was
And he
coming
was
in
still
doing
winning
doubles.
trophies. He was still winning trophies when they were laughing at him, bro. That's the difference.
Yeah, last 5 years of that manager is better than the first 5 years of this manager. I'd take Arsene Wenger in a heartbeat back right now. Yeah, real talk. I'd take him back in a heartbeat. Yeah, that Xavi Alonso's going Real Madrid. Yeah, why weren't he available for us then? Why don't we go and hijack that deal right now? We'll say we'll give you 250 mil this summer, mate. Yeah, 2-year deal. If you still want to go after that, we'll let you go. But for 2 years, you're ours. Yeah, we'll double the money. Yeah, watch how quick he'll come. Yeah, it's just jarring, man. It's like there's so many good managers out there that could get us over the line. That even with the squad of players we've got, would play better football, score more, maybe concede a few more, but would outscore you anyway. But like, look at Maresca, yeah? They've won the same amount of games as Arsenal this season. Yeah, and they've not had Cole Palmer on it this season, bro.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, Neto's falling off a cliff under that manager. They've been good, but they've won the same amount as me, same amount of games, and they're in the final. Yeah, look at Man City, 1 win in 13, and they've won more games than Arsenal in the Premier League. Yeah, but don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. He needs his striker, innit? Cool. Buy him 4 strikers and a left winger and another midfielder. I don't want to hear no talk. Don't want to hear no talk. Buy him everything he wants now. Billion pounds red bottle jobs. That's what it'll be. Yeah, because it's going to be $1 billion if he gets what he wants. But he don't want that, bro. He don't want a striker. We know this. Everyone knows this. But Arsenal fans are retards, mate. The majority of them are retarded, bruv. They think one player up front is going to sort out the whole issue. Are you stupid?
But this is the thing. You're always 1 player away. You've been 1 player away for the last 6 years, Lee.
But one player away since Wenger. Do you remember? When you look at me, there was no one available. Yeah, if we'd signed Jamie Vardy, we would have won the league.
Ooh, yeah, but I think
if we'd signed Vardy back then, we would have won the league. Yeah, and we was in for him. Do you know what I'm saying? But we bought Petr Cech instead and then didn't win fuck all. Hold on, mate.
How'd you go from Jamie Vardy to Petr Cech? That's crazy.
Well, there was no one available. United move, mate. Why'd you look at me? There was no one available. It's bullshit, man. We've always been like this, Rants. Yeah, but this fan base, and this is why I blame Wenger for a lot of stuff at this club, yeah. Because even though he's not been here for a while now, he brought in this mentality of top 4. Yeah, top 4. Now, it's not just Arsenal, it's every Premier League team. Oh, but you're getting top 4. Oh, but they're in the top 4. Nobody cares, bruv. Did you win the league? Yay, nay, or bollocks? You didn't win it, no? Okay, cool. So you lost. Yeah, but win the Champions League. Cool. Did you win that? Nah, but we qualified for it 20 odd years in a row. But you didn't win it. No, you didn't win it. Why are you in it then? Like, it's just round and around and around we go, wasting everyone's time. Yeah, but it looks good on paper. The underlying metrics on paper look great, don't they? Oh, look, we've got the most goals in the calendar year. Christmas champions. Yeah, best points total since the Invincibles. Most goals scored, more than the Invincibles and all of this and that. Yeah, most wins in a season, more than the Invincibles. Round and round and round. It's boring, mate. I'm fucking bored of it, right? It's honestly. Yeah, I hope I wake up tomorrow and he's gone. Yeah, but I did 14 hours the other day on the live stream. Yeah, the day that fucker goes, I'm doing 24 hours.
I hear it. I hear it, bro. Like,
that'll be a bigger day than when Wenger went. Yeah, because even though Wenger, I wanted him out, and I did want him out, protesting outside the ground, in the ground, everything. Yeah, I did want him out. Bro, this guy's doing more damage to my club than Wenger would ever do. Yeah, even including the top 4. Like, oh, well, top 4 is a trophy, all that crap. That's done a lot of damage to English football in general. Yeah, but Wenger never had this cult following, bro. Yeah, he had a following, a massive following, and of course he did, yeah?
Yeah, but the Arteta thing's weird. Yeah, I hear it. But
he's not got no...
I think it's a sign of the time, though. We live in a time where people are worshipping other people, bro. It's weird, isn't it? It's not even...
This guy's not got any credit in the bank, yeah? Wenger had done 2 doubles, bro. Invincibles. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he won the league at your ground, Spurs' ground. He had loads of credit in the bank, so I kind of get it. But, bro, when I was going and people were fucking punching each other up in the games and that, yeah, in the crowd. Bro, I'm telling you now, yeah, this is going to get worse if this guy stays. And that'll be worse than then. But there was already people beating each other up in block 7, 8, and 9 the other day. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man, I'm just so done with it, mate. Like, this is not the football club I started supporting first and foremost. And cool, I accept that. Times change, social media, so on and so forth, yeah? But it's like, how can they genuinely sit there and keep this manager in a job? Why? Because this fan base allow it.
Facts. It's the only reason. It's the only
Then
reason.
they want to blame the ownership for anything. Well, hold on. The owners gave this idiot the job. Why didn't you blame them then? Yeah, they all accept it. And this is how I knew he weren't going to do nothing, lads, yeah? Because when this fan base en masse, they gas something up, I know it's failing. Yeah, I've got a long track history of seeing this. Yeah,
as
soon as they all gassed up Arteta, I was like,
you
he's
were
done.
Arteta out before he even got the job, and the videos are out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
25th of November 2019, one month before he got the job.
It's aged beautifully.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, it has aged beautifully, because the fact that they didn't see a red flag in Arsenal appointing a manager that had never done the job before, like, bro, it speaks volumes, innit? And they're still here backing him after all this time.
Watching every other team get to at least one. I think actually, since he's got the job, I think every club's been to at least 2. Chelsea have won 1, lost 1. They won the Champions League. In fact, Chelsea have been fucking about 5 finals. They got 3 in Europe, didn't they? Yeah, then they lost under Poch in a final, and now they're in another final. Yeah, you've been to 4 in 3 years. That's without the other ones that you've won. Yeah, all been to. Yeah, Liverpool, well, we know about them, and Man City, fucking everyone. Only Tottenham. Only Tottenham. Only Tottenham. And even they're in a final. And just got to the same amount of finals as this manager in 5.5 years. Like, what are we doing here? How is anyone can sit there, yeah? How are they accepting this? How do you have that thought process? He just needs a striker. Just needs a striker. When you're watching every other team get to finals every year. How? Well, I'll be back in 1 minute. I need to piss. Sorry, man.
It's nasty. It's nasty. You know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. You know what I mean? Let's get these lights up as well. We got 2.5K in here, bro. We need 1,000. You know what I mean? We need 1,000 lights, people. We're not even, I think we're barely halfway to the lights target. If you're watching on the phone, close the chat. Make sure you hit the like button and then just open it back up, man. It helps the channel. We're closing in on 118, I believe. I think we're almost there. I think we're like 100. Whoa, okay, we're not 100 away. We're like, all right, cool. We're like 50 away. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was more than that. I was gonna say 150. It's more like 50. So yeah, you get me. We're right there. So big up everyone inside, supporting the channel, man. And hold on, yeah. And this man said, am I confident for the final? No, I'm not confident, but I believe we win, bro. I believe we win, but I'm not confident for the final. Like any Man United fan that's confident, yeah, about beating a team that's beaten us 3 times already this season needs their head tested. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not confident, but I believe we'll win. But I can't sit here and say that I don't think it's possible that Spurs can beat us, because they've shown that they can multiple times. So it's one of them ones where I fully expect Man United to win, man. You know what I mean? I expect us to win. I expect us to win. I hope they will win, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm mad confident. Like, I couldn't be confident. Like, my rational mind won't allow it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to let the tribalism and all these things take over from common sense. Like, this is a team that stylistically we ain't been able to get no change out of 3 times. So it's one of them ones. I'd have rather played against Bodo Glimt, but I believe we beat them in this final. Like man said, we ain't beaten them for 3 years. How can I be confident? How can I be confident? And yeah, the manager's saying the context is different. Well, we're both struggling. We are both struggling, but they don't struggle to beat us. Like, we haven't beat Spurs in 3 years. Do you know what I mean? So this is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and do...
Which is exactly why you're winning it.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. You're right, Lee. The one time it matters, I believe football heritage takes over. But I'm not going to sit here and say that we're beating Spurs because we're better than them. That's not why we beat them.
You're both poor.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
they're better than us. But we beat them because we're Man United, bro. We owe them one, and this is going to be the one that they get. They're getting
when it
smoked.
matters, they're going to bottle it.
Yeah, they're getting smoked because we owe them one.
And not only that, how many of their exactly none of their players have been to a final at that club?
Yeah, they're little
Your
man.
players have got over the line at that club.
Yeah, they're little man, bro. Players
Is it
like
any coincidence?
Casemiro,
I was just going to mention him. Is it any coincidence a 5 times Champions League winner scored in both legs? Scored the goal to put you in the league in both legs. He scored the first goal, then he put you 2-1 up yesterday. Yeah. Oh, it's almost like buying a proper player gets you over the line, isn't it?
Oh, it does, man. Like this is when these players really like they pay their wages back when they do these things.
Well, you were getting battered at that point against Bilbao last week. They just didn't put their chances away. Then at the first chance you had, bang, Casemiro, back stick, header, goal. Yeah, I didn't see any of the goals or the game at all yesterday. Yeah, but you were 1-0 down. I see that goal, actually. That goal was fucking screamer. Yeah, Keeper probably could have done better, but we all know he's crap.
Fuck, I could have done better. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, when you got that 9-foot Serbian in goal, mate, you just catch it with one hand.
Yeah, bro.
That's just stand up and catch it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So
it's like, is it any coincidence that you buy proper players that have got over the line in major tournaments and you get output in terms of trophies? It's not rocket science. Yeah, there you go. Mason Mount. He's played in the Champions League final. There is won trophies at Chelsea. Yeah, and he put you in the. He scored the first goal. Yeah, and then Casemiro won 5 Champions Leagues, puts you in the lead, and then they folded.
Yeah.
So the two players that have actually won shit put you into the final.
Yeah,
it's not rocket science, is it?
No,
it's not
you're
rocket science, guys. What have we done? How many of our players have done shit? Yeah, it's boring, man. Yeah, it's not rocket science, bro. Go and buy proper players. You get proper output. Yeah, your captain, as much as I can't stand your captain, I hate your captain, bro. Like, he winds me up. Yeah, and I know he winds you up as well. One thing I'll say, 9 times out of 10, when he has to step up in a big game, he'll step up. Yeah, whether that's scoring a goal, maybe his performance might not be great. Yeah, but he'll go, give me the ball. I want the ball.
Yeah, it's an output.
Captain is fucking hiding.
Even if he doesn't play well, he'll contribute in some way. Do you know what I'm saying? The Erdegaard thing is crazy, bro.
He'll take a free kick. Yeah, Bruno will take a free kick, bang, straight in. Yeah, or he'll take 4 free kicks, miss all of them, and then the 5th one goes in. But he keeps taking them, bro. He keeps wanting the ball. He'll keep doing the grenade ball and all that, but he wants the ball. My captain had 1 shot and then hid. Again, bro, it's jarring. Yeah, but don't worry. Yeah, he's a nice looking boy. He's the captain of Norway. Yeah, he's shit for them as well, mate.
They struggle to get to major tournaments, mate, and he's the captain.
Yeah, playing Kosovo in them, man. Like, and flipping Gibraltar. I'm not even taking the piss. San Marino and that. Kazakhstan. Can't even score a goal. Bro, he scored 3 international goals in 10 years. Bro, I reckon I could put my boots on and score 3 goals in 10 years against the nations he's playing against.
Yeah, facts.
That's jarring, man. Yeah, get rid of the whole lot. Just fold the club, man. Control, Alt, Delete. Yeah, and now, what they're going to do? Because now it's either Spurs or Man United win a final. Yeah, and the excuse to be, oh, but we don't want that cup. It's shit. And look where they finished in the league. Nobody cares, mate. They've got a trophy and they're in the same competition as us. Because whoever wins it gets a nice trophy and they're in the Champions League. That's what we're doing it. We've wasted a whole season, not got to a final, and we're in the Champions League. Well done, Mikel. Have another go. Piss off. Yeah, get out of it, man. I'd rather have your season. Yeah, if you end up winning that, I'd rather have your season. And I'm seeing people sit there going, oh no, we're closer to glory. They've got the glory, mate. It's called a trophy.
Facts.
Yeah, it's annoying, mate. Yeah, these man dismiss trophies. It's fucking winding me up. I'm sick of it. But listen, I need to bounce in about 2 minutes, brother.
Yeah, that's calm anyway. We're gonna wrap, people. Make sure you get these lights up, man. 2.5K in the building. Rants, who would you play against West Ham? Brother, I'll be real. It's not about who would I play, it's about who I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play Cass. I wouldn't play Ahmad. Do you know
wrap up the better players, man.
Yeah. I wouldn't play Ahmad. Do you know what I mean? I'd give Mason Mount some minutes. I probably wouldn't play him for the full game. I'd play Garnacho. Do you know what I'm saying? I play Garnacho for the whole game because he's rubbish. I play Oilen for the whole game because he's rubbish.
Didn't he score yesterday?
Yeah, bruh. You know what I mean? I play Lindelof for the whole game because he's rubbish. Bro, I'll be honest. All the players that I don't want to play in the final are playing.
So Anana's definitely starting then.
Yeah. Harry Amas can get 90 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Bro, I'll be honest. Like this is just what it is, bro. Players that can win us this final are gonna be players like Casemiro, players like Mount, players like Bruno. Do you know what I'm saying? Players like Delete, players like Ahmad. Do you know what I mean? These are the players that we need to make sure are 100%. And when I mean 100%, yeah, I mean injury free, bruv. Like we don't.
When's the final? When's the final?
In a couple of weeks, bro. It's this month. It's
Yeah,
this month. It's like the 25th or something of May or something stupid like that. It's this month, my bro. Euro as well. I wrestle any Euro as well. Damn right. I'm not playing any Euro.
Bro, it's what?
21st. Yeah, because of the Club World Cup is earlier. Normally it's
so that's before the Premier League season's finished.
Precisely.
The last day of the season's the 20. What the hell is that all about? The Europa League final is 4 days before the season ends.
Yeah.
That's in 12 days.
Yes, my bro.
Raw. That's crazy.
So
12 days you're in that final. And our fans are all going to be sitting there, hate watching, and it's going to be I'm going to be as well.
Praying that you actually get second place. Because if you fall out of that second place, Lee, oh my days.
I hope we do. Because these idiots have used the Premier League table as a barometer for success. Yeah, so I hope he finishes 5th. Yeah, because then it's regression, isn't it? Yeah, 8th, 5th, 2nd, 5th. Yeah, cool, sacking them. No, but injuries, don't care. No, it's jarring, man.
So yeah, man. You guys, let's get the lights up. Back with Deluded at 4 o'clock, people. When are you back tomorrow on your channel?
Yeah. I did 3 hours last night.
Yeah,
since a day. Yeah, I did. I think
after that 14-hour stint, mate. Yeah, bro, you earned your rest. You know what I mean? You lot, who's live that we can redirect to? There must be someone live at the moment, and then we're back at 4 with DG. So it's going to be interesting. Right. Also, big up everyone as well supporting the channel. Like we're like 50 away from 118, so we keep moving, man.
Troops is live.
Yeah. Oh, is he? Yeah. Say no more. And yeah, we'll head over to Troops, bro. Take your time with it, people. You get me? big up Troops, man. Do you know what I mean?
No, but you see how stressed he is as well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying at the start. Yeah, proper fans have had enough. Yeah, Turkish is having a crash out. Why? Because it hurts him. It hurts Troops. These man don't get it, bro. These dickheads online, they chat shit. Yeah, they chat crap. It don't hurt them. It's all about player FC. They've genuinely made this manager bigger than the football club.
They have, bro, but that's because they don't understand.
Never seen anything like it, mate.
They don't understand what the club is about. Do you know what I mean? They don't understand what the club is about. Like their relationship with the club is purely through social media. Like they don't understand.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And this is what it is. So the people that is really, really hurting, yeah, the people that get it in it. But unfortunately, majority of people don't get it, bro. They don't get it.
No, they don't. And seeing all the rival teams get to finals just adds salt into the wounds, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, and Curtis as well. Curtis's Wi-Fi. How mad is that? Yeah, his Wi-Fi effed up. Yeah, on the day of the game.
Yeah, they saved him a crash out, bro. Like you know them ones because he would have lost his mind, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Now, Lord knows what he would have said, bro. He might have cancelled himself. You know them ones. Maybe sometimes these things happen for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Because I know Curtis's head would have been on.
Yeah, it'd be hot, man. Proper. Yeah, it would have been. Big up, man.
But yeah, man. Honestly. Big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. Back again at 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna get some chill time at the beach, mate. I'm going
beach
club, chilling, having a couple of drinks with my pals, and see you later. That's it. Fuck this club, man.
I hear it. You know what I mean? So hey, you lot, make sure you drop a Rants Raiding Troops chat, bruv, and I'll see you guys back.
Before you go.